Jesus Christ.
SAJA Token, they are back, and this one, guys, is pretty interesting. My name's Mark, welcome back to the channel. We're taking a look at SAJA Token. They have relaunched, they've got a new look website, a new development team, and are really driven and focused on making this the best project out there. So let's take a look at it. We're going to look at the price and also the white paper. So save every lion, protect our pride. SAJA was created not only as a charity token, but also as a means of educating and protecting the crypto community from scammers and potential rug pull projects. Our innovative utility will identify scams and warn investors before they are victimized. Get excited to join the SAJA Pride. Now, some of you will know that I did a video on this before, and I've got to be dead honest, speaking to the dev team, straight into Telegram chats, been communicating with them over the last kind of week, and look, I'm super excited about this project. I can't lie. Again, this is not financial advice. You should always do your own research, but this does feel quite exciting. So, about us, the word SAJA stands for lion in the Korean language. We spot lions, and everything that is represent SAJA reflects strength, leadership, and loyalty. The project was created not only as a charity token, but also as a means of protection for the crypto community from scammers and potential rug pull projects. So the SAJA aims to protect lions on the global scale by partnering with various organisations supporting the lion conservation effort. We have begun a partnership with the WCN, which is a parent organisation of the Lion Recovery Fund. SAJA will focus on supporting their organisations and will hoping to initiate action to conserve and safeguard lion habitats throughout the process of rescue and recovery. So great utility, has a purpose, really important, I think, with any project that launches, that there is a purpose and a drive behind it. SAJA Pride benefits from the Invest in SAJA. Our project will aim to protect investors from scams and rug pulls with our innovative utility application known as the SAJA Defender. SAJA Defender will identify scams, tokens, and warn investors before they are duped. So let's take a look at the tokenomics. So you'll see these are slightly different. The reflections have been reduced, which I think is a good thing. I think it's really important that it's the right thing for both the company and equally the investor. So we can see 8% on the buy tax, which is good, 10% on the sell tax, again, which I think is pretty solid. And again, an anti-whale dump, additional 10% on transactions over one quad. So a lot of tokens come out there and say we've got anti-whale mechanisms. These guys are kind of saying, yes, we do, but here it is, on an additional 10% on transactions over one quad. So we take a look at the tokenomics, 50% into the project, 50% into the holders. So we can see here 2% goes into the marketing wallet, 1% into development, and 1% into the charity. And equally for holders, 3% in buybacks, 1% in reflection. So those buybacks are going to be really good to stabilize the price and equally increase the price floor. When we look at the sell tax, 3% into marketing, 1% in development, 1% in charity, and then equally 3% into buybacks, 2% into reflections off the sell tax. So as holders, you're getting a good chunk of reflections back into it. Some of the project highlights that I want to really kind of talk about and I think that are really good. Multi-sig, marketing, charity, and dev wallets are multi-sig. If you don't know what that is, it requires multiple signatures in order to move anything out of those wallets. I think every token should try and do this. I think the fact that we saw it with a couple of really good projects that have come out recently, but multi-sig wallets are super, super important. A docs team, daily updates. And if you are in the Telegram, I'll leave all the links in the description down below. Go and check it out because they've been in there since launch. They're really open to talk to. Donations to charities, no large team wallets, tokenomics split 50-50, anti-whale and anti-dip functions, community driven and registered as an LLC, which I think is becoming the standard now. If your company's it's not a registered company, you're always going to be a bit more nervous of it. They've also partnered up with Scott Big Cat. Paft is an official SAJA Army member, so this is a pretty big partnership. Proud to announce our partnership with producer, actor, and entrepreneur Scott Big Cat Paft, who look forward to working with you and saving the pride. So again, a big name coming on to the platform. In terms of the dev updates, we can click into some of these so we can see kind of what's going on. So it just gives us a real update. So several meetings today geared towards marketing, legal jargon being wrapped up. So again, daily updates. We're going to go through everything we'll update, but as a holder, I can see exactly what's going on in terms of development. We also have the IPA certification. We've got the SAJA swag if you want to get yourself some merch, partnership with the WCN, and the partnership with Alton Howard. So some pretty exciting things straight off the bat for SAJA. We're also Lion Recovery Fund, WCN, like we said, proud sponsors. Contract address, again, I'll leave it down in the description for you guys to go and check it out, but this is the new contract address, and I just want to cover off one thing as we talk about this new contract address, because people will be saying, oh, well, I bought SAJA on the last one, and what happened? They are airdropping every single holder from the previous contract into the new ones. Anything over 15 trillion, I believe it is, automatically gets done. Anyone under 15 trillion, which I don't think will be many, just needs to contact one of the devs in the Telegram and you will get it. So that's a big step. You can understand that amount of work that's gone into that, amount of commitment for the team. It's a big step. Everyone, every holder will get airdropped their new tokens on the new contract address. So are we going to see some fluctuations in price? Yes, because people are going to get their tokens and probably sell. But look, we'll take a look at the price at the minute. It's had a really successful launch and is trending really nicely at the minute. How to buy, if you're not 100% certain, the key points, really, make sure you got ETH, your slippage set to 7 to 8%. And the last two numbers are the amount of SAJA tokens to 99. So again, the old contract address, this one, do not buy from it, and it's over on Uniswap, so you can go and check it out. Okay, jumping on to the team then. So we've got Ken, the project lead, Justin, the head developer, Donovan, development product manager, Steve is in marketing. The great thing is you can click into each one of these people and see what they're all about. Giles, who's in the marketing and branding, Jaro, who looks after the website. We've got Kanya, the lead auditor. And then we're back to Ken. But again, the fact that you can click into these, you can take a look at their pages, you can see what they're kind of all about, is kind of a really good thing. So you can see here, look, Ken, project lead, Ken got started in crypto project management months after meeting his former partners in the DeFi space. So kind of like that, again, just another step going forward in terms of the team being open out there, doxed for everyone to see. Taking a look at some of the utility, the SAJA Seal token application in beta at the minute. What's it going to do? It's going to be a security certification audit to identify potential issues and help promote safe tokens and legitimate projects. I'm not going to go fully into it, but look, the key parts: review for holders, check for vulnerabilities, confirm locked liquidity, locked team tokens, multi-sig wallets, etc. So you can fill out the forms here and you can get them to audit it if you're a new token. So that's pretty exciting news. We obviously have the latest news, so anything that's going on with the token. Airdrop claim for anyone like we talked around. If you haven't got 15 trillion, make sure you come across, fill this username in and your wallet address, and then they will address that straight away. So that's pretty exciting. And then obviously the shop, about it, and then into the team at the end. Taking a look at the white paper, there'll be quite a lot we've already covered off here, but again, about SAJA, strength, loyalty, and leadership, which we've talked around. The solution, you got the SAJA Defender, SAJA Seal Influencer, Promoter, and Artist, and the SAJA Insight. Tokenomics we've covered off, and again, just if there's more information, interestingly, 40% of the initial burn, the initial token supply, sorry, has already been burnt. Taking a look at the roadmap, phase 1, growth, 10k members on Telegram, 5,000 holders, 2 new influencers and partnerships, the beta version of the Defender and the charity, and then into stage 2, everything just starts to grow. We'll see the first version of SAJA Defender launch, $25,000 in donations. Into phase 3, we're going to see the SAJA Insight platform launch, and again, more increase in terms of members. Partner with a third major non-profit, 30,000 in donations. And then phase 4, we're into 75,000 holders, V1 SAJA Insight, 40,000 in donations. Talks a little bit about SAJA Defender and what that's going to look like. Again, we've kind of talked very, very briefly on that. The technical roadmap, for those that are interested, just kind of talking around what they're doing and all the technical side of it. The SAJA Insight. So we're going to see this educational DeFi research, which I think is really important, and actually just educating the community, and a roadmap for that. And I like the fact that there are roadmaps for each part, so you can really see that the team are really working hard on it. How to buy, we've kind of covered off, and then the disclosure, and again, just a little bit about the LLC. So let's take a look at the price. So we can see here that we had a really nice launch yesterday. We saw a really nice increase. And what you tend to see sometimes, this is the 1 hour chart, is a very sharp decline. We haven't really seen that. It's trading sideways. It's at the 6779, up 159% on the day. 617,000 in terms of volume. Holders closing in on 2,000 and a $4 million market cap. So pretty exciting so far. We can check in terms of locked liquidity. So we can come over onto Unicrypt. We can see that we've got locked liquidity, 94.1% is in terms of locked liquidity. So really strong in terms of what you can see there. And then again, it just kind of talks about where you can buy that on MetaMask, and obviously the team lock as well that you can see. So all in all, SAJA coming back. I think the past is certainly in the past from what I can see. I think the project's an exciting one to look at. Obviously, always do your own research. Always make sure that you are happy to invest money that you can afford to lose, but definitely worth having a look at. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.